Et voilà, bienvenue à Paris. Je suis dans la Louvre. Yes, Will and I have arrived in Paris. We're here for a couple of days this time. Last time we did a day trip, but we've got a couple of nights in a hotel. I'm recceing the route to the Louvre because we're coming here tomorrow and it's very, very busy and you get special slots, and I'm trying to make sure that we can get here in a timely fashion and we know where we're going. So I'm going to take a stroll, see if I can find where we're at, and then I will catch up with you in a bit. I'm inside the quadrangle. This of course used to be a royal palace, and you can possibly just make out through there the pyramid, the glass pyramid. But I have heard there is an alternative entrance, and so that is what I have mostly come to find. It's underground in a shopping centre, so I hear, and I gather it is less busy than the main entrance. There's an influencer in the wild there, doing some sort of TikTok dance. That's good. I watch videos about influencers in the wild, so it's nice to see one in real life. Anyway, I'm going to carry on my stroll. It is, by the way, it is very hot here today, which is nice. I had to go and buy some special trousers. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Voila. By the way, that footage you would have seen was the Eglise St Eustache. Beautiful church. You find us in the Jardin des Tuileries, having just visited the Louvre. As I told you yesterday when I was recceing it, I didn't film at all in the museum. I didn't want to. I didn't want to spoil the surprise if you ever go, but also I just wanted to enjoy the moment. So I thought what I would share with you is our experience. Will's next to me. I'll point the camera on him in a bit. But anyway, suffice it to say, to keep it brief, I really enjoyed it. It's an excellent museum. It's worth its reputation. It wasn't as overwhelming in terms of crowds as I thought it would be. Parts of it were where some of the big hitters are, like the Winged Victory. I didn't even bother going into the Mona Lisa room, although I did walk past it and I caught a glimpse of it. Not that bothered, it's not that great a painting. But anyway, bits of it were really busy, but parts of it were so quiet. I was in whole rooms on my own. So it's not quite what you think it's going to be from that point of view. The collections are amazing. The paintings and the objects. There was a really nice cafe where we had a lovely lunch with like napkins and proper cutlery. It was very sophisticated. Anyway, so I had a really good time. It was well worth it. And what did you think?
I concur with all those sentiments. It was a formidable experience.
So we recommend going. We went in the secret entrance through the carousel, which is a quieter entrance. Our ticket was for 9 o'clock in the morning, so we got there for 8:30-ish. And there was already a bit of a queue, but not a massive queue. So we didn't go in through the pyramids, and we left at about 4:30, and it shuts at 6 tonight. So, and they start kicking you out of the galleries at 5:30. So we were there for almost the whole day. So if you're going to go, expect that. It's certainly deserving of a whole day or close to a whole day to get the most out of it. It's a bit overwhelming to navigate at first, but once you've got your bearings, it's pretty easy to get around. Anyway, as I say, we're in the garden. We're about to head off on a stroll and go and find a cafe where we can sit down and have a glass of wine, and so that Will can do a bit of sketching. So I will catch up with you at some point in the future, but not today. up to leave, but I thought I'd show you our room here in Paris. So by the door here we've got this handy cupboard, and then unlike most of the hotels you stay in, we've got a corridor which then opens up into this absolutely gigantic room.
Huge, isn't it? One of the biggest hotel rooms I think I've ever stayed in.
We very rarely get rooms with sofas in them. So we have this lovely seating area, gigantic television, massive windows, great big bed, writing area, and then a lovely bathroom through here. Lovely and bright bathroom with a window which does open, and a very nice large shower. So I thought I'd show you that because we very rarely stay in rooms this big, and compared to what we paid in London, it was much cheaper as well. So we can recommend the Crown Plaza Paris if you like large rooms.
Bit of machinery there, the rain.
What do you mean by that?
Just the device.
Showing livestock to various exhibitors. But we're looking now at how well these stockmen and women can present their cattle.
We were just saying we could do with one of these for our property. This is a very, very small tank. We wouldn't need the gun, but I'm envisaging adding a tow bar to the back and maybe putting on some sort of thing here over the engine. Don't know how much easier I'd be able to get up and down the property in something like this rather than even Will's Brumby. I probably wouldn't struggle at all in any weather. Or there's something like this, similar to an ATV, but this tray is substantially bigger. I could get so much more wood in that than a modern like Kubota or something. The only problem I always have with these vehicles is their width. I sort of need something a bit slimmer. But yeah, this would be ideal. If you ever see one on the market, let me know. wasn't bad, Will.
Could be better.
Could be worse. Show your certificate. Show your certificate.
Oh, this is take ourselves on a journey through the site.
See what I'm talking about.
Your comments? Yeah, to me the sweetness dominates the flavour.
These are the size of the horses that the French. Massive. Don't bite my hand. Don't bite me. Come on, white one.